Hey guys, welcome back. It's the end of June right now, and I'm picking a different lake. Every time I try to do my videos, I try to pick different lakes to apply some of the same techniques, different techniques. Today I want to spend a little bit more time going over a technique that just really flat out catches a lot of fish. It's easy, and that's going to be fishing a drop shot rig. Now, I picked, geez, okay, I've got the drop shot rig here. Here we go. Look, I've got the hook from yesterday from a customer that reeled it up to the rod tip, and we have no sinker on it. But basically I snell on a hook, and then about 18 inches below I will have I like a tungsten sinker, and on that drop shot we're going to be running plastic worms. Probably my favorite baits are like a robo worm, a little 3-inch Cinco, flat worms, a live leech works really good, half of a crawler works good. So those are the options. Here's the problem with live bait, leeches, and some of the live bait that you're going to be using is a lot of times, you know, it's the end of June right now, a lot of times a lot of your walleyes on certain lakes, they are underneath or in the schools of bluegills. So when you try to cast a leech or a crawler, you can imagine it won't even make it down to the walleyes because the bluegills will nip away. And literally I'll go through 5, 6, 7 dozen crawlers a trip, you know, half a crawler I'm using on a jig head. And I apologize in advance. I think we got a little bit of wind picking up today, maybe a storm, but just, you know, a lot of times throwing a half of a crawler on a jig, that is just my staple. This thing has been beat to snot. I really don't feel like the color matters too much. You know, I like gold, I like chartreuse, I like white, pink, you know, those sort of colors work really good for me. I like an 1/8 ounce most of the summer, unless it gets really windy or choppy. Then I go to a 1/4 ounce or 3/16. But I've got 6 and 8 pound fluorocarbon is what I'm using on here. For a leader line, I've got 10-pound braid on my reel, and that is the Piscifun Carbon X 2000. Guys, if you're looking for a really affordable, durable reel that's going to last you for, you know, ice fishing, saltwater, freshwater, check out the Piscifun brand. This is the Carbon X 2000. It's the reel I use the majority of the time. You can use my code EH18 and you can save 18% in the link in the description below. Check them out, support them. Great reels. Everyone I talk to about them, they just kind of love the reels. They work out great, and that is going to be on my favorite new rods. So excited, so happy, really feel blessed that I'm able to support a Wisconsin-based company, my home state, that have come up with, in my opinion, the most superior fishing, spinning rods and bait casters on the market. Not only are they the most lightest, most sensitive rods that are on the market, but for, you know, they're super light, super sensitive, incredibly strong. I've taken these rods and caught giant brown trout, giant salmon, down to the ocean, caught tarpon, snook, mahi, you name it. So they hold up, they're super strong, they're super light. Most importantly, guys, for those of you guys like me that like to buy a product that if you ever have any issues with it, it's not going to be a pain in the butt to, you know, to get it returned, to get it fixed, or get a new one. The warranties and the customer service on this brand of Trika fishing rods is the best in the industry right now, in my opinion. They have a 365-day money-back guarantee. So if you use this rod for 9 months and you don't like it, you can get your money back. No one else in the industry does that. So, all right, I'm going to get to fishing here. New lake. Start drop shotting. You know, I'm assuming I'm going to catch some bass. And the one thing I do want to talk a little bit as the day goes on today, guys, summer, late June, July, August, September, we're going to be dealing with a lot of barotrauma. So as the video goes on today, as I'm fishing, I want to talk to you about my opinion and what I feel about barotrauma. If you're not familiar with it, take a look at it, look it up, and let's get to fishing. Here we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I got to mention one thing. I'm in Cal's boat right now. So I had my shifter on my 250 Merc went out. It's under warranty, so they're fixing it, which is really cool. But my boat's in the shop. Cal's let me use his boat, so got Cal's boat here, and I'm kind of struggling trying to figure out, like, dang it, you know, I always put my camera on the windshield, so I'm like, man, where should I put the camera? I've been thinking, like, well, should I angle the net, the new Beckman net? Check out Beckman nets, by the way, guys. They, you know, any net right here, this extension is the best way to go. You know, it just doesn't seize up, doesn't lock up. You know, it's just the best nets on the market. But I was thinking of putting the old Beckman net here, like this. Oh, see, you know, it just doesn't want to stay. So I'm gonna struggle here. Captain Potato, trying to figure out how we're gonna get today's video done. Let's go. Oh, there goes a rod. Here he comes. Here he comes. Come on, eat it. Come on, eat it. Got him. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good one. It's a good fish, guys. Good fish. Look at that Trika bend. The goal a lot of times when I go out, I just want to catch 2 or 3 walleyes to bring home for dinner for the family. Usually eat fish once or twice a week in the summer. Got a couple farmers, I bring them a couple bags, they let me hunt on their land. Both Cal and I are big bow hunters, and we're always looking for people that want to do some trade. So if you're interested in trading a little bit of hunting land for some fishing trips, Cal and I will get you out. Shoot me a message on my cell phone. This is a nice fish, guys. Nice fish, nice fish, nice fish. Don't be a pike. It's fighting like a walleye, it's not fighting like a pike. Got that light leader, 6-pound test. So just want to be nice and easy on. Don't come up like a bass now. What do we got here? What do we have? Oh, it's a nice walleye. Really nice walleye. Real nice one. Look at that. Perfect fish. Beautiful fish. Great eater. 20-incher. Perfect fish to eat. Oh, there he is. I apologize. Apologize for the camera. But fish number 1. All right. I see a couple more fish right here, 55 feet. Those look like walleyes. I gotta back off those fish. I gotta back off of them. I do not want to drift right on them. Okay, here comes one right now. Here he comes. Here he comes. Got him on. And the question I had is, are they bass or are they walleyes? Because they kind of look like bass to me, but they might be walleyes. There's only 3 of them, so 3 or 4 of them, but fighting like a walleye now. Yeah, and that was on a jig and a crawler. Boy, they are tuned up and they are chewing today, guys. And once again, Captain Potato, you know, I've got the drop shot, the swim bait, the spinner. We've got them all right here. I see a pike, I grab the swim bait. You know, but it's hard to beat the jig and the crawler. I mean, it's just, I'm not seeing a lot of bluegills on this lake, a lot of panfish, so it's great. Yeah, it's another nice keeper walleye. Just getting out here. Perfect eaters like this. This is like a 19-incher. I'll measure them up and show you guys real quick. Yep, just pop that bait out. There he is. 3rd fish of the day. So I just want to quickly show you guys how to properly measure a fish, right? So the best thing you want to have is a bump board. Doesn't really matter the brand, but I'm going to try to show you this. So there's always 2 ways you want to measure. If it's real close, you can do both sides. So the first thing is the mouth has to be closed. So you close the mouth. It's gonna go. The fish will actually be longer with the mouth open. So you close the mouth, you push its head up to the end of the bump board right there. You hold it there, and then what you can do is you can pinch the tail. See how that barely goes over 20 inches? So anytime you're measuring the tail, you're able to like pinch it. So you put the fish's head up here. Now remember, you want the mouth closed, but with the mouth closed, then you pinch the tail. And if it goes over the line, 18 inches, it's legal. Depending on wherever you're at. So you can pinch the tail. Up here, it's not measured by the fork, so it's by the end of the tail, from the head to the tail. And all I'm doing is I'm just cruising around looking. Like I see these fish right here, 65 feet. Throw that jig out there, that 1/8 ounce jig. It's about a 65-foot cast. And then I'm looking for my bait to fall. If I don't see my bait, there's my bait falling right here. Here's the fish. Usually you'll see them swimming up for it, kind of like this one is right now. Just slowly trying to finesse him. Here he comes. 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 Watch my tip for the bite, the little bit of, and it's just wait, boom, set the hook. Just like that. That's another nice fish too. So I'm trying to show you guys more often than not what the fish look like. Then I back away, I'm not getting closer. It's a nice fish. Oh yeah, that's a really nice fish. Look at those heads. That could be a pike. What is that? It's fighting weird. Fighting like a pike now or something weird, something really weird. Big bass maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's a big bass. I don't know. Boy, yeah, it's got to be a big smallmouth. Oh my God, and he just came off. Damn it. What was it? Let's take a look. Is there other? Yeah, there he goes. Swimming back down. Probably a big smallie. I don't know. Feel like this is a pike I see here. Not sure. Could be a gar. Could be a muskie. Here he comes. Got him. Oh yeah. Am I recording? Oh, yeah. I'm still recording. Yeah. Oh, that's a good fish. That is a good fish. That is why you have a swim bait tied on too. So when you see those big suspended fish, you just take your time, you throw out to them. I don't know if this is going to be a pike or a muskie, but this fish was down 20 some feet. I just want to get a look at him, get my bait back. Only got 14 or 16 fluorocarbon. I guess it's a big pike. There are some big pike in here. Let me get this rod out of the way. Oh yeah, nice big pike. Big pike. Not huge, just nice fish for southern Wisconsin. You don't have to go to Canada when you can catch. I mean, Canada's a great place, don't get me wrong, get away from the people, but like if you're looking to catch fish, we've got really nice fish here. Look at this thing burning line. Good old Alloy M bait caster. Check them out, guys. Check out the Piscifun brand. If you're looking for a great bait caster for your money, this is the Alloy M. It's fantastic. Hopefully net them and then let them go. It's a nice fish. It's a really nice fish. Come on. Come on, come here. Got him. Oh, that's a nice fish. Wow. Wow. Unexpected bonus catch. Jeez, I'm guessing that fish is probably around 35 inches. Maybe bigger. I have a 32-inch bump board and it's bigger than that. I'm gonna lift up this big pike. I'll show you guys this fish. I'm gonna get him back right away just because pike and muskies come summertime. Really any of the fish that you're gonna, biggest mistake I see a lot of guys do, if you catch a trophy fish, a bass, pike, walleye, whatever species it is, just keep it in the net. Get your pliers, get your camera, get everything ready. Don't take that fish immediately and flop it in the boat. Let it flop and bounce its head and bang around, not being able to breathe while you get all this stuff. So just put them in the net, take a quick pick, get them back. Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. Look at this pike. It's a dandy pike. Nice. I'm guessing that's probably like 36, 37 inches. Hurry up and get him back. Hold him by his tail. He was, oh, there he goes. Still a real green fish, like to see it. All right, one thing I forgot to mention, guys, you know, if you watch a lot of my videos, summertime, I always like to have a big paddle tail tied on. And let me tell you, the big walleyes I've caught on this, the big bass, that is just a big fish bait. That is the Nishimi. It's like a 3/4 ounce to 1 ounce jig head. I love the Nishimi jig heads. 16-pound fluorocarbon, just a 4-inch swim bait. Man, big pike, big walleyes. Certain days, maybe today's that day, they like to eat a swim bait. All right, guys, I just lost that first walleye. I just want to take a second. I wanted to talk a little bit about barotrauma. I'm not an expert by any means on the subject, but here's what I do know, myself being a full-time fishing guide. You know, I do see less and less walleyes now every year. The fact that anglers like myself have live scope, myself and other YouTubers, we're doing videos, we're teaching people how to catch them. People go out and have success. It's a variety of things. You know, Garmin makes a great product, so they're at fault. The boat manufacturers make great products, they're at fault. Everyone's at fault. I'm at fault for, you know, teaching people how to catch fish. But here's the big issue with barotrauma, right? So like when fish are dying, they're pulled up, they're gonna die, right? There's gonna be less and less fish in the future. How do you solve that problem? Leave me a comment. I've got another phone call right now, but leave me a comment. What do you think is the best method? I personally feel like the only way you can keep up with barotrauma and more fish being harvested out of the lake is to continue to stock more fish in the lake. Does that mean a walleye stamp, increase something? I don't know what it means, but it means we need more stocking to keep up with the fish that are harvested out. A lot of our lakes do not have naturally reproducing fish, therefore you have to stock them. And guys, like, you know, we all take fish, you all catch fish, some of them die just from catching them out deep, so you got to stop fishing for them. So it's one of those things where it's one of those subjects. Leave me a comment. What do you think about barotrauma? What are your thoughts about the stocking of walleyes? What are your thoughts about the size limits? I really feel like Green Bay needs to make a change, go to 3 walleyes, 18 inches across the board for the majority of all our lakes. Even I'd be fine with 2 walleyes. So the thing is, we're having less and less fish in the lakes, and they just need to be managed a little bit better. All right, guys, a lot of you guys kind of want to see the screen, and I just want to show you kind of, that's what walleyes look like when they're down there in 35 feet of water. But those fish are down 24 feet right there. There they are, a couple of them sitting down there 60 feet away. So now I'm just going to throw the jig in the crawler and see if we can catch them. Here we go. Here he comes. Here he comes. Come on, eat it. That's a good one. Got him. Oh, yeah. Come on. Nice fish. That's a good fish. That's a big one. That's a heavy fish. Oh, that's a heavy fish. That's a heavy fish. Please. I'm recording. Okay. Heavy fish. I got a cramp. I'm getting old. I'm getting fat. Oh my God, stay on. Be a big walleye or something. Gonna be a big pike, but I just want to show you guys you can catch big walleyes on these swim baits too. Nope, just another nice pike. Real nice one. Boy, he's got the whole bait buried too. So much fun catching these big pike like this. Oh, I love it. Pike, walleyes, bass. Everything will eat a big swim bait. I can't even see my bait. Another nice fish, 32 incher. Come here. Oh, we don't want to lose that bait. And that jig head, I don't have a lot of those jig heads. They're in my boat, not in Cal's boat. Come here. Got him. All right. Another nice fish. Wow. All right, you want to see this pike? Look at this, guys. this. Another, I don't know, 32 incher. Nice fish. And there he goes. That was fun. What do we got here? Yes, there are nice crappies out here too. Alrighty, just another species. Saw some fish out a little deeper. That's a nice fat little crappie. Nice thick one. Saw a couple fish hanging out over the weed edge here. Wasn't sure what they were. They were crappies or... We got one coming up at it right now, right here. Pulling it away, shaking the tip. Here he comes, here he comes. He's gonna eat, he's gonna eat. Watch a tip, watch a tip. There, loads up, set the hook. Once that rod just loads up, as soon as you feel that weight, and that's what's so great about these Trika rods, they're so sensitive. You just feel that little bit of weight. I don't know if this is a pike or a walleye or what it is, but the fish are definitely biting. And looks like another walleye. Yep. Nice little guy. We'll just unhook him and throw him back. That was just a single fish though, out there by himself. Single little walleye just cruising around by himself. Nice little guy. And that's just it. You know, when you got live scope, you don't know. You'll have single bass, single pike, single walleye, 17, 18 inch bass, 20 inch bass, 20 inch walleye, 24 inch pike. A lot of them all look the same. Come on. Got him. Yes. All right. What do we have? What do we have? Fighting pikey, walleye? I'm not sure. Fighting like a walleye maybe. Just fishing the weed edge with the jig and the crawler. Never know what you're going to catch on the old weed edge with the jig and the crawler. It's a nice fish, I feel like. What do we got? Oh, nice walleye. Real nice walleye. Another nice keeper. Nice fat 21 incher or so. Come here. That's a really nice fish. Look at that. It's been one of those days, guys. Got out here a couple hours ago and just started putting the beat down on them. Only been here a couple hours and lots of walleyes, some really nice pike, but just been a great day fishing in that 25 to 30 foot range. And I think, all right guys, thanks for watching this week's video. You know, I came out here just in a couple hours. Just wanted to show you that you can pick these different lakes in the summertime. You can use the jig and the crawler, the spinner, little plastics, all that stuff works. We're gonna go home, we're gonna cook up some of these fish right now. I also want to chat a little bit about barotrauma in this week's video. Leave me a comment down below. I really appreciate if you leave me a comment. And last but not least, I got to give a special shout out to all the firefighters, police officers, EMTs, coaches, teachers, all those people that serve the public. I am grateful for serving our country. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe, and time to go home and cook some walleyes. See you guys.